1 second.
Hello, everyone. Looks like we're live on YouTube. As you pop in, as Lena Marie gets her camera set up, let us know where you're from, what the weather's like where you are. We're so curious to know. I'm in Florida right now, but maybe not for too much longer. Time's coming to an end, unfortunately.
Oh no, it's already the ending of January.
I know.
Hello. Hi.
I am going to put in, let me view. Here we go. Awesome. I'm going to put in the link that we're going to mention later. I'm going to get that done now. And yeah. So, like 100. Hi, Francis. Thank you for being here.
Hi, Francis.
Okay, here is the link for weekend with SGK. Okay, cool. Let's get going.
Great. All right. So, do we want to share our bonus class right now? I feel like I just want to talk about it now.
Let's do it. I totally agree.
All right. Well, welcome everyone. We're super excited to introduce a new, a free bonus weekend. We're calling it Weekend with SGK. It's totally free. It is for all the single ladies out there. We're gonna do two classes, Saturday, February 6th and Sunday, February 7th, 1 hour. So you can get a taste of, just a taste, all right, of the Single Girls Kit, what it's like to be a part of the community, what it's like being coached. We might do some live coaching with you guys, what it's like to be coached by Ashley or myself. It's going to be a great weekend, and guess what? It's just totally free. We have the registration link. I think Ashley, you put it in the comments or somewhere in this video. It's going to be there so that you can register like right now. You can take a minute and register right now for the Weekend with SGK. It's our thank you for all of you ladies, everyone out there. And we're really passionate, and we really believe in this program. We got an update from a former an alumni member of the Single Girls Kit community, because once you're a part of the community, you're a part of it forever. We got an update, and we're going to let you guys know that in like a couple of minutes, what her update is. But we're super excited about this bonus weekend that's totally free. So sign up there. And anything else you want to add, Ashley?
Well, like Lena Marie just mentioned, I put in if you're watching live, I put the link in the comments. And then if you're watching the replay, the link to register for this weekend on February 6th and 7th will be in the description. And, this weekend will help you make sure you're 100%, ready for a group program. Over the weekend, we're teaching you what exactly blocks you from finding love and how to overcome these obstacles. If you're ready to get back into the dating scene, ready to get over your ex, ready to release all the dating drama that you're carrying around, if you're ready to find the self-confidence you need in order to feel unstuck and finally invite love into your life, this weekend will help you get started on that process. And Lena Marie, did you mention the discount code already?
Oh, no. How did I forget that?
That's what I thought. You guys, ladies, if you attend Saturday and or Sunday, we want you to attend both. It's different information, but on both days, we're providing a discount code if you attend on the 6th or 7th of February for a discounted registration price for Single Girls Kit. We're so excited to be doing this.
Yay, yay.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. So let's get started with today's topic.
Yeah. And you know what, as we move along,
Mhm.
feel I'm watching the comments for the live. If you have questions about it or questions about what we're about to launch into, Lena Marie and I, just feel free to pop into the chat and ask a question, and we're happy to answer it at the end. So, all right, sorry, go ahead, Lena Marie.
Oh yeah, no, no. This is teamwork here,
Yeah.
So so today's topic we're talking about today, being out of the dating game, being out of the dating scene for a long time. We get a lot of people into the Single Girls Kit, who have either have been focusing on their career, and they put love and dating to the side. People who are freshly, newly divorced, been in a long-term relationship, etc. Right? So, you know, when you jump back into it, right? Some things may come up for you, some things, some thoughts, some fears, some blocks that might prevent you from, truly going in with as much confidence and just feeling free and just having fun. So we wanted to talk about that and some common thoughts that we have heard from past clients. So the first thought: I'm getting older and I don't know how to date anymore. So let's talk about that. Getting the concept of getting I'm too old.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, age is truly just a number. But so, while some of the ways in which we get a date have changed,
Mhm.
dating hasn't changed. Would you agree, Lena Marie?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's whatever you want it to be and whatever you want to
Yep.
create. I feel like from taken from I feel like I'm older. I'm too old to date. Is I hear that a lot when we talk about the dating apps. So a lot
Yep.
of people, a lot of women are like, you know what, I'm old school. Like I don't do this like texting stuff like this app and whatnot. And like I get it, but yeah, like it's just another tool. We did a video on online dating. You can watch that in the replay from 2 weeks ago. It's just another tool. It's just another opportunity for you to meet someone new. And as far as just being too old, right? Like I am like seeing so many people like living their best life like after 40. Like you are not too old after 40. And even me, like being 30, I've had some like some like fears and anxiety of like, okay, I'm getting too old.
Yeah.
I'm getting too old, and it sounds crazy when I like not crazy, but it sounds just silly whenever I think about it. I'm like, I am not too old to do anything right
Right.
now, you know? And so I just want to say, like, you know, you're never too old. You can create, you can start over. And not only are you starting over with more knowledge and experience, you're like more of yourself in your older years.
Yeah.
Like me at 20 is totally different at me at 30.
Oh, that's such a good point. Yeah. And the women who join SGK, the age and the amount of experience varies quite a bit.
Mhm.
And I know, Lena Marie, you and I have both had, women off divorces, with kids and sort of like getting back into the scene after being out for a while. And like you said, like every new dating thing, app, it's an opportunity. But dating is still the same. Wanting love is still the same, and that's okay. And if you begin to believe that, then you'll see evidence of that in your life, and dating will become easier, faster if you just let go and let in all this new technology. Think of it as like an experiment, a game. It could be fun, which I
Yeah.
know we've said before.
Right. Now is all there is. And that's a principle. Now is all there is.
Oh, Tracy just joined. She said, "Hi, everyone. This is Tracy. Can't wait to join Ashley and Lena Marie next Wednesday." Oh, that's so exciting. Thanks, Tracy, for popping in. That's awesome. Thanks for
Oh,
being here. I love it.
all
Cool.
right.
Should we
Now,
move on to the second one?
yes. Okay. All right. I'm worried all guys will be as bad as my ex. Oi.
Yeah. This is tough. Like,
Yeah.
we certainly recognize like these aren't easy, we're providing, like, we're showing you possibility out of something that feels like a really big struggle.
Mhm.
And history doesn't always have to repeat itself. That's
Right.
actually up to us.
Mhm. Right, right, right. And I'll let you guys know, like when I got out of my 5-year relationship, I immediately rebound with someone else. And gosh, I was going in like thinking like he was my ex, so I was already projecting so many things onto the relationship and it made it so heavy. And of course, the whole relationship imploded, of course, completely. And looking back on it now, I can acknowledge like, okay, there were some things that I did go into that situationship with like a lot of my own stuff, a lot of my own hangups from my previous relationship.
Yeah.
And it took me some time to acknowledge that. And that is the first step, is to acknowledge that we're all a work in progress. And like, take the time between relationships, do what you got to do. And that's where the single girls kit comes in, because um we're doing a lot of working on the inner work. We're doing exercises that really hone in on creating the woman that you want to be, having that self-confidence. There are a couple of people who did the program who were just like, you know what, thank you for this, I'm not ready to date quite yet, but I feel like such a new woman right now. I feel so good. And I don't know what's gonna, like, what is ahead of me, in my future, but I feel good.
Yeah.
And that's okay too. And then we also have women who are like, you know what? I used everything that you guys taught me and I got me a man. And we're gonna give an update on that in a couple of minutes. But yeah, yeah, history does not have to repeat itself. And
I actually had a client call today, this morning,
mhm.
and we were talking about that. Like, she said, she dated many men and everyone cheated on her.
Oh,
And I said, we acknowledge that that's terrible and no one deserves to be mistreated. Absolutely. And then I started asking her questions around what she expected when she was dating these men.
oh,
She said, "Well, I expected they would all cheat on me because the last one did." So we talked about the interplay between past, present, and future, and about how we're creating our future. And if we create it based on our past, thinking, assuming history will repeat itself, then it always does. And this is a much bigger concept than we're even getting into now, which we really get into with the Single Girls Kit. But it's a really important concept to get to understand.
yeah. All right. So, third thought, I'm afraid to start over. Oh, this is real life. I was so unhappy and like towards the end of my last relationship, I was not like happy at all.
Yeah,
And I could not pull the trigger because I was so afraid of starting over.
yeah,
I was like, you know what, this is fine. It's better. At least I have someone, you
Yeah.
know,
You were
it
settling. You were settling.
yeah, yeah. And um now, at the time, like I really had to be pushed. I had to, like, I think we did like therapy. Like I did couples therapy, and then I did therapy on my own, as well as coaching. And the coaching session that I had really like put everything in perspective for
Wow.
me,
Yeah.
and it gave me the confidence to at least say, like, I deserve better. I deserve better. And I want to let everyone know, like, it's okay to start over. You don't have to be in any situationship, relationship where you just in an okay even an okay relationship,
Yeah.
um it's okay to want something better for yourself. It's okay to want something more.
Yeah.
And I just I want everyone to know, like, you can do it. You can do it. You
Like
got
we
this.
said a couple of minutes ago, you're not starting over. You're starting from experience.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And with the program, with the Singer Girls kit, I mean, we tackle this like
Mhm.
week one. And what I really love about the program is that you really go deep with the one-on-one sessions as well. And and then also the ELI. And I was we're going to talk more about the ELI next week. I'm
Right?
jumping ahead. But I just wanted to say, like, this is the time where we go deep. So you have the group program, right? You have us and you have your community. And but then you can go deeper, where we really go into, like, what's really holding you back? What are the thoughts that you're telling yourself repeatedly?
Yeah.
And knowing that, just as long as you have like the desire, you have like the belief that you deserve it, because you do, and you're 100% worthy. And you just got to accept it. You accept the fact that you are worthy and you're good enough, and that it's not a matter of like if you're going to get something, it's a matter of when. And that's my
You
that's
just
my
like got my gut with that. I felt like you were on your soapbox and I love it. You're so right. Yeah. And that's our message, is that you're 100% worthy today, which actually that brings us to number 4, to the
oh
last one, right?
Oh, yes. Wait, I didn't even read the last one. Oh, yes. I
Yeah.
have to be perfect. I have to be the perfect version of me before I start dating again. I have to be perfect.
The weight, the money, the apartment, the car, the clothes, the whatever. You try to fix all
Mhm.
this outside stuff. But you know what? When what we do with our coaching and with single girls is we show you how that is blocking you. We show you underneath all that. We get up here and say, what's going on? What are you really afraid of? Because,
Right,
like Lena Marie just said, you are 100% worthy right now today.
right, right. And also getting you here, right? But also getting you here in your heart, right? Your heart. What do you truly want? What do I deserve? And I'm being okay with being with who you are today. That's really it. Because just like in any relationship, like I want you to date me for who I am today, and I want to date a man who is, who they are today. I want that bond. And so I want the messiness.
Yeah.
I love it. I embrace the messy. All right. That's what it means to be authentically you. And we go all into that in a single girls kit, is like really embracing your true colors, all your quirks, your quirks and the qualities that make you you. And we cultivate that in the program. It's not about being like having the perfect weight and all this perfect job. Like no one cares about that. All right. Like when you connect to a man, you're connecting right here. When you connect to yourself, you're connecting here as well from your heart space, not what you do for work. It's you. That's it.
That's it. That's right. That's it. It's that easy. But that's what we teach you. Like that's what we get into. And actually, this weekend with SGK on February 6th and 7th, we go into some of that too. Like on Sunday, I'm thinking of, some of the work we go into, and we get into that worthiness. And that's going to be a great weekend that really, really shows you what's blocking you right now.
Yes, yes, so that we can work on it, right? That's
Yes.
acknowledge it. Right. And then we like, okay, now what we gonna do about it? That's what we do in the program.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yes. Okay. So Ashley, I'm gonna let you read
Well,
the review that the update that we just got yesterday, right? Yesterday. From a former single girl.
So, and we actually read her review of the program last week or the week before. I can't remember which one. And then she actually just a couple days ago sent us this update and allowed us to share it. So I'll read it now. I have since met a wonderful man since doing the program. I didn't lower my expectations, and he embodied the qualities that I was seeking, and I was trying to embody myself. Never had any boundaries crossed with him. He is amazing, and I definitely believe there's something to the law of attraction. I've been using the lessons that you've taught me to help navigate through our early days, to help me refocus, not panic, overanalyze, and quiet my gremlin. And things have gone really, really well. He asked me to be his girlfriend on New Year's Day, and we have never been happier. Never thought it could be possible, and in some ways, I still can't believe my luck. I also know that the huge part of it was not luck, but just me being mature and confident that I can manifest the love that I've always been desiring. Thank you too so much for that. I mean, if that doesn't knock you over, nothing will. I
Oh,
mean,
that was so sweet. I mean, when we got that, I was like, oh, that is like the perfect update. Like I feel so good
yeah,
because I know how hard she worked, and she really like she took everything serious. And look, she did the work. And we're not saying like, okay, now she got a man, now like but she truly embodied that,
yeah,
and that's what I'm so excited for her.
I know.
Oh yeah, any questions? Any questions?
Um, so people are afraid of being hurt. Embracing messiness works to a point. If your life is a train wreck, it's worth fixing deep inner issues prior to diving into new relationships. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that um, anyone's life is a quote train wreck, but if you're feeling like very stuck, very troubled, very low, it makes total sense to feel that way. And yes, fixing like I mentioned earlier, like fixing the stuff that's underneath is so important. Because that's like how we attract all the love and goodness into our life that we really want.
Mhm.
Um, yeah. And then someone else said, OMG, Tracy, what is this segment you have blessed us with? I love that. Thank you to Talking Tara. Yeah, we're just two ladies coming at you with the Single Girls Kit, our program that begins on February 10. And we're going to be here this week. We're going live. You can look at our past lives on Tracy's page, and then actually next Wednesday, Tracy is joining us on this live, and we're super excited that she's able to be with us. And I'm sure that you guys are too, following her so closely. So, but that was all the questions, I think.
Okay,
And,
good.
and actually, speaking of next week, so Tracy's joining us 6
Yes.
p.m. Eastern. We're talking 7 steps to a more self confident you in 2021. And, with the Single Girls Kit registration, we give you a free ELI assessment. And we're going to talk a little bit next week too about what the ELI assessment is and why it's so important.
Yes, it's definitely a game changer, and I'm really excited to talk more about it. Tracy will be here next Wednesday, but don't forget our bonus weekend with SGK, totally free. All right, all you need to do is register. Use the registration link today so that you can join us on February 6th and 7th. And receive a discount code for the program.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So, any more questions?
That's it. Tracy just teased. She
Oh,
has a little exercise for everyone next week. So I can't wait for that.
oh, all
Do
right.
not forget to join us. It's going to be so fun. It always is with the three of us.
Right, right. Maybe there'll be wine. All
Cool.
right. All right. So, we'll see you next Wednesday at 6 p.m.
Yes, can't wait.
All
Bye.
right.